Hello, this is Mr. Wang, graduated from Peking University, majored in math. Our channel focuses on our original thoughts about the Canadian way and the American way of learning mathematics at elementary school. So today, let's talk about the Canadian Math Grade 2, uh, which after the study of the Ontario Curriculum 2020, the latest version, I discovered that many beautiful points that I want to share with all of you. And um, at the end of the Ontario Curriculum, the Grade 2, there is a question about how to make $2 out of a pile of coins. Well, in every grade, the Canadian math curriculum asks children to learn about money and the mathematics principle in the money, the different issues. And by the end of grade 2, this question leads to a broader view of the mathematical thinking. So, how to make $2 out of a pile of coins among different kinds of coins? For example, nickels, quarters, and loony toony, dime. So, there are different levels of the same question. For example, if we are satisfied with finding one way to make $2 out of a pile of coins, for example, we use one loony and then we use four quarters, which altogether makes $2. If we are satisfied with this solution, so this is the first level, which is the requirement all around the world. When they study mathematics in school, they got these kind of questions. And the other one, we go further. Another level is to find more than one way. And this is encouraged by the Ontario curriculum, which asks the children to think of one way, to explore more, and to try different ways to make up $2 among a pile of coins. So, for example, we can use a loony, and then we use three quarters, and we use two dimes and one nickel. Yeah, that's altogether again another different way to make up $2. And we simply replace the one quarter with two dimes and one nickel. So that's another level, which is encouraged by the Ontario curriculum that students in school should explore things like this. And all these two, we can consider these two as the mathematics requirements we study in school. So here comes another different level, which needs us to find all the ways. Well, all the ways, that's not easy. So that's the common questions in Math Olympiad. So we are not satisfied with just one solution, and we are not satisfied with more than one solution. We are only satisfied with we find all the solutions, we find all the ways. So that's really needs mathematical thinking, and which I will introduce later in this video. And we can go even further, which is the most difficult question type in this area. For example, find all the ways under constraint. And these are the hard questions in Math Olympiad. For example, if we only have 7 quarters and 39 nickels, how do we make $2 out of them? And how many ways in total can we find to make $2? So that's under constraint, which means that we don't have the quarters more than needed, and we don't have nickels more than needed. We have limited amount of quarters and nickels. And under this constraint, how do we find all the solutions? So these are the hard questions in Math Olympiad. Okay, well, among these different levels of solving the same type of question, a practical way of thinking, which is very powerful, is to focus on the VIP, which is that we concentrate on the coin, which will generate greater influence. Mathematically, we focus on the coin with bigger face value. If we want to make $1 out of quarters and nickels, if we all use quarters, we need 4, okay? If we all use nickels, we need 20, okay? So we can classify, we can analyze different scenarios. For example, we use 0 quarters, 1 quarters, 2 quarters, 3 quarters, 4 quarters. So that's 5 scenario, which is easy. We can calculate how many nickels we need under each circumstances. But the nickel, if we can analyze 0 nickel, 1 nickel, 2 nickel until the 20 nickels, which is 21 scenarios. But among these scenarios, some are just wrong. we only want to use one nickel that's only 5 cents. And we need to make 95 cents using purely quarters and not other coins. But 95 divided by 25, there's a remainder. The remainder is not zero. Okay, so we cannot only use quarters to make 95 cents. So which means that this only one nickel scenario is false. There's no result in this scenario. Okay, so then the same, two nickels, we cannot do that. So we can see that among these 21 scenarios, many scenarios doesn't have a correct answer. So if we calculate them one by one, which is very time consuming. On the other hand, it is very frustrating. If we calculate a scenario and it end up with no result, which will make our mind feeling worse. Okay, so that's really a challenge for our concentration and our mood. Okay, so that's our study, our original thoughts about the Canadian Maths G2 Grade 2, which is the mathematics thinking in how to use coins to make $2. And hope our thoughts will be helpful to you. And I'm Mr. Wang, graduated from Peking University, majoring in maths. Our channel focuses on sharing the Canadian way and American way of learning mathematics. Thank you so much. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.